Alright. So we are talking about loyalty. And I say loyalty can be one of the most dangerous things. Loyalty. Zin? I'm going to tell you why. You see, if you're loyal to something or someone, and you say no matter what I'm going to loyal to that somebody or that thing, it can be at your detriment. Alright, let me give you an example. Say, you go to a river, go catch some water. You don't know which part of the river there, you know. You just hear say one river over there. So. And you make a decision and you say, alright, that's the road I'm going to take. Zin, and you start tread on the road. But when you check a stack, the road where you choose will lead to a cliff. Zin, you see the moment you realize, say, at the cliff it will lead to, you have to change your mind. You have to change your strategy. Yes? You can't decide, say, yo, you are going to loyal, use back the word again, to the decision no matter what. And at the same thing in a real life, you can apply the logic. If you decide, say, you have a brethren, Zin, and you are going to loyal to the brethren, and you decide, say, the man do some heinous things, yeah? Like, say, a little girl or something like that. Zin? And you can, and you tell your brethren, say, yo, I wrong thing that you are the brethren, and the man say, yo, move from right or so. Zin? So, how you go loyal to that? You have to change and say, yo, I have to go stay out of the company because him nah think logically. I have to go move from a space here. You see what I say? So, if you hold on to that loyalty, it can be at your detriment. Zin? And that at the time when loyalty can be very dangerous. And I am not saying that loyalty is a bad thing, you know. Loyalty is a good thing. Because if you have a certain quality and you decide that I am going to be loyal to these qualities no matter what, Zin, I'm going to have integrity. I am going to be loyal, right? I am going to be disciplined in whatever I do. Those are good attributes to have, Zin, from a personal perspective. And in that case, loyalty is something good. But you have to be mindful that this can also be dangerous. And if you made a decision and you understand empirically, absolutely, you come to realize that this decision is the wrong decision. You can't hold on to the decision anymore. You have to be logical enough to change direction, to change space. Because the decision no benefit you no more. You can't be loyal to it. And that we have to understand. But we have a culture in Jamaica where loyalty, it is held at such a standard that even if it go kill you not change. I should have said unalive, you know, because YouTube no one hear them word in them thing. Understand? So we probably have to go edit that out. Right? Yeah, but you get what me I try say. Zin? So our politics bring me also, so we are go back on it. Zin? What me I say? Politics, and shout out to the leaders of the country. Shout out to Mr. Holiness. Shout out to Mr. Golden. Shout out to everybody we are try with efforts them where them are put in. Yeah? Because let me tell you something. Remember at the end of the day, you know, we are all human beings, you know. We are all human beings, and we are gonna make mistakes in our life. Yeah? And you have some good people in our politics, and you have some people where are going with some things where enough here happen. And we know that. As a Jamaican, we know that. Yeah? We are here that years on top of years. Yeah? And everybody can just tell lies. So. You understand? So if you think about it logically, I say, no man, it's not going right or so. Yeah? But big up to the politician and big up to Mr. Holness, big up to the opposition leader. Yeah? Because of them people in charge of the country. And I am saying this to say, voting is not a terrible thing. It's not a terrible thing because you are contributing to putting persons in power that are in charge of the country, because of that the politician them be, you know, them are people in charge of the country. Zin, and people will say, no, what do you mean by that? Well, we can even look on the word politics in itself, because politicians are come from politics, and politics are come from policy, right? So they are the policy makers, right? Just like police, right? The police are the keepers of the policy, right? All of the root word them. Policy, right? That's all of them are come from, right? So it is important to contribute to the policy makers, because the policies are going to affect you, right? If not on a personal perspective, on an economical perspective, and you can merge the two and say one affect the other. Yeah? Your economic situation affect your personal life, and your personal life can affect your economical situation. Yeah? So nothing is wrong with voting, but as me I say, when you vote, you have to be mindful of why you are doing it and what you are doing it for. And yes, it's outlandish, but you have to ask for something in return when you vote. You can't just give away your vote. No, and that's how this world go. Reciprocity, miss a big word. Reciprocity, that is coming from the word reciprocal, right? Means you give something, you expect to get something in return. It's like what our granny used to say, one and wash the other. Are the same thing with voting. Me I give you something and me I expect to get back something. You understand? Yeah, so it have to, the relationship have to be reciprocal. Right? You can't just give away your vote for free. No man, you have to vote for something. You have to vote for something. And them need to tell you what them are going to get in return and when them are going to give you. If them not tick them two boxes there, no, you can't vote then, because you not tell me what me I going to get and when me I get it. So no, me can't vote. Alright. Here the other thing about voting again. There's one place in Jamaica that does this, right? And people look up on this place with certain likeness or vice versa. And that is, one good example is Tivoli Garden. Shout out all residents who live in Tivoli Gardens, right? What is unique about this place? What is unique about this place? Upliftment today about. Yeah, so I know enough people are going to jump on it and say blah blah blah. No. Tivoli Gardens organize their vote. That is the closest I have seen to organizing a vote. How is this beneficial, you might ask? Well, if you know that everybody from this particular community or this area is going to vote in one direction for the most part, you are likely to give these people what they want, because you know that they are the ones that are going to put you in power. That makes sense to you? Organizing the vote is logical, because you can come together as a people and say what the community mostly want right now. If a water, if a light. Hey, we never have light for one long time in Jamaica, you know. And when me about 12-year-old, me get electricity for the first time, you know. As me say in the country me live. So right now if light gone, you know, I'm ready for go, you know. No, you never know them life there. But if the whole of the light in the world turn off right now, I me are the most comfortable man. You understand? Me ready for go, because me know what to do in a them lifestyle there. Yeah man, we are talking about no running water. You have to carry water on your head. Yeah? And you talk about no light. Yeah? And right now places in Jamaica don't have electricity, you know. Right now, you know. Me can guarantee that, you know. You understand? So it tell us that the policy makers them how they get chosen and what they are doing, something is wrong. Because you're supposed to be looking at the people as a whole. I'm a big up Mr. Holiness and Mr. Golden a while ago. But you know, have to go get some beaten too. You know, have to go get some beaten. Jamaica is the only place, right? And I am very confident that, well, I am a nobody in the sense of me don't know about politics, like the different ins and outs of politics. But if I get put in charge of the country, right, this probably never happen. But I can tell you, in the space of 1 year, with all of the resources that we get, I would make very drastic and measurable changes. And I think that can happen. But do we want it to happen? That is the question. Why is it not happening? I think that some of it is the way we choose the policymakers, the politicians, the way we choose them, right? And if you are going to choose, right? If you are going to choose a prime minister, right? Because remember, Mr. Holiness is the prime minister, you know? Mr. Holiness is the prime minister. Which means that he is the minister of ministers. He's a minister, but he's the prime one, right? And you can go look up the meaning of prime, right? So say he's the most important minister then, right? He's the prime minister, right? So if you are going to choose that person needs to, and this is what they try to do in the debate, but it is not done properly, in my opinion. It is not done properly. If you are going to implement some things, you have to come with your presentation and show the people how you are going to do it. When you are going to do it is the same thing with the vote. It's the same thing. You have to show me something measurable, and it have to be time specific. You know why you have to do that? Because you see, when the time come and it not happen, you can hold them accountable, right? And if it's not feasible enough, right, that means that you have to reassess and put a different time on it. I wonder if you understand what I say. That means that you have to show the people the feasibility of achieving this goal. You can't just come and say, yo, me I got top crime. How you are going to do it? When you are going to do it? What you are going to put in place? You know, see it. Me don't feel so them do that enough. Alright, you see the people them in a Mr. Holiness cabinet? Mr. Holiness as the leader, every one of them supposed to come in front of him before them show the public, before them come in front of the public and say them a minister of health, minister of transport, minister this, minister that. Them have to come in front of Mr. Holiness and say, and Mr. Holiness are going to say, oh, show me how you are going to do that. If you are the transport minister, me want you to show me in terms of statistics and theoretically how you are going to achieve what we want to achieve, because you have to have a goal, you know. You have to have a goal. What is going to be your goal? And it's supposed to be a short-term goal and a long-term goal. Zin? So you have to show me, you have to give me a projected outcome. Yeah? And the outcome would be something like this. Over the next 10 years, I am going to implement a train system in Jamaica, right? So we can minimize the amount of traffic from Spanish Town to downtown Kingston, right? And make traversing from these two main cities more efficient. That's your goal. How me I go achieve it? Me I go get the finances from X, Y, and Z. I saw Mr. Holiness cabinet supposed to come to him and they say, boss, I saw me I go do it, you know. And you see, if you not correct Mr. Holiness, I say, no man, you can't be transport minister. That the plan didn't sound good. Him as the prime minister. Because him have a team, you know. Yeah? Them are going to assess it and say, no, you can't be transport minister. So, where you get the money from? Where you get $1 billion from to do that? We don't have $1 billion. So, change that goal there. And forward back again. And, you see, meanwhile, he might change the goal, somebody else will come. And say, alright, let me see your plan. And he may say, alright, sir, me not have the 1 billion plan where the first brother they have, but me have a 500 million plan. And this is what I'm going to do. Instead of creating a train system, I'm going to create buses not a ticketing system, but people are going to be able to come in on the buses and tap their cards, and they're going to go in the buses more freely. What is that causing? That is going to cause foot traffic to move faster. That means the bus don't have to spend as long at the bus stop, saving fuel, right? And making people get to their destinations quicker. Boom! You are get the job. Because that I make whole heap of sense. That is feasible. When you are going to start? Alright, me are going to start this year, and this is my critical path analysis. We are going to talk about all of them things. What that is. Because me are going to show you this, you know. Because right now I am a project manager. That is one of my portfolio. And I'm going to show you how you can create a project. Because everything that you do is a project. You know? Everything that you do is a project in one way or the other. I'm going to show you how you can use this concept of project management and make your life much more efficient and much more consistent. Right? But that is how Mr. Holness as the Prime Minister, I'm not say him not do this, you know. But if him do this, it not sure from the outside looking in. It not sure, right? And you see when him do it, you see when the people them come and present to him and say, boss, at this me I go present. You see after that, them same people have to come on TV, just like how the debate upon TV. Them have to come on TV and show the public them plan. Them have to show the public them plan. So here we are going now. Yes, when they show the public them plan, you are going to put a big screen, a halfway tree with the plan upon it. And you are going to put the time. You are going to put the workflow chart there, you know. And I'm going to show you how to build a workflow too. But you are going to put the flow, and it are going to have year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the 5th year, you're supposed to achieve the project. Yeah? The project supposed to finish. At the 5th year. Zin? And you're going to put it there. And you see, every time somebody pass down an halfway tree, I'm not saying specifically halfway tree, I'm just going to give you an example. But every time somebody pass, then you can look up on it and say, alright, yeah. Rather going good. The Jamaican Alpha going good. He might achieve something. See time spend some money right there. So what is that doing to the public? That is inclusivity. It is showing the public that our tax dollars are going towards achieving this goal for the country. And I as a citizen, I can point to that as a reference to say when we go shop, I'm going to get the extra $10 we have go on the bread is because it will go towards a project where they are arbitrary. You understand? It will give clarity, it create more trust with the people towards the policymakers them. But my question is, will the policymakers do this? And if the policymakers are for the betterment of the country, they would be willing to be that transparent. They would be willing to be that transparent. Yeah? And I'm not saying that none of them now go willing to do that. But we have to go watch and see. Me never see it yet. But these are things. Me as a nobody, you know. Me as a nobody. See? Me as a somebody who don't know nothing about politics. Right? These are things that, in my opinion, you can put into place where make the country start turn, and they might say, oh, them not for guess because it there for you see. And that's how I spend the money. What you mean me I thief the money? See the money right there, so me spend $2 million to fix the road from place to place. Me spend one next $3 million to fix the drain, and that's why the road now mash up when the rain fall. Yes, see money there right there, so. You know understand? Alright. You see, after them get the project, after them put out the project, because I remember we are going on stage, you know. See, after them put out the project, them are gonna we have to go understand who are gonna get the work for the project. Because you have to put all that into place. You have to make it as transparent as possible. We have all heap of engineers at Jamaica. Now, if it is cheaper to outsource the engineer, meaning get the engineer them somewhere else, that is perfectly fine. But as the Prime Minister, as the top man, Mr. Holness, big up yourself. Zin? And me love say Mr. Holness, big up yourself, you know, because here we go. We want betterment for people. We don't put down people. Because you see, more I see some mother thing and no. We don't want them, we don't want to degrade each other so. You understand? Because all we have mother and we love our mother. You understand? And we don't like them things there. For me, them things don't affect me, you know, but you know, so them things there are going to hurt some people. And it don't affect me, not because I don't love my mother, but because words can cause me to affect in an emotional way like that. But for other people, it's different. But you know, if you disrespect, you have a couple of rules where you have to abide by. And if you abide by them rules, you go through life seamlessly. Zin, you have respect for everybody. Zin, it no matter. It no matter if I the man where pick up the garbage, and it no matter if I the man who own NCB. Zin, you have respect for everybody, and you do everything to the best of your ability. You have respect for everybody. Morality. Respect. Yeah? And you do everything to the best of your ability. Vibes Cartel. And we are going to talk about Vibes Cartel. You know? We are going to talk about Vibes Cartel. And why Vibes Cartel should be uplifted. Right? And I'm going to tell you why. Me no want, no kill me. No kill me. I use the word again. I don't use the word. No analyze me. YouTube nobody ban this thing, you know. You understand? But we are going to talk about Vibes Cartel and why Vibes Cartel supposed to be uplifted to a level where him not even going to get uplifted. No. I'm going to tell you why. Yeah, but that is for another video. Zin? Yeah. But going back to the policymakers, I can talk about this all day. You see, after them put up, they make the transparency happen, them are going to say, alright, all of the engineers are going to come in and going to bid on it. Because I know the policymakers, them alone, have to show what them can do, you know. The people that we have make the road have to show what them can do, you know. Them have to come with them project, with the model. Seeing the model for the road. And Mr. Holness I look and say, or somebody in a Mr. Holness cabinet, in team, somebody, an engineer, have to come and say, boss, you see that project over there, the model there, it not gonna work because it not have no drain for them road there. Which part of the water will go? And that means we have to go spend. You see the budget we have for the road, we have to go increase it because we have to go fix the road every minute. So the model there not gonna work. Alright, you get excluded. You can't be the engineer where we are gonna use. Alright, engineer number 2, forward up and then come to the model. And all of this, we are broadcast and we as the people are see it. We are see it. We are say, oh, you know what say a Jamaica Alpha company get it. And them get the contract. Why them get the contract? You know, see the model where the man come up with, man. The man have everything sorted out. The man have plan for the drain. Yeah? The man have plan for how him go clean the road them. Zin. And it's a ripple effect of things that, you know, if the drain then get clean, we are gonna have less patrol. The man have plan for how big the road them are gonna be based on the vehicle, the amount of vehicle them we have in the country. All of them things there. We need to see it as a people because transparency is a big deal. Transparency results in trust. Zin, and that's what the problem we have at Jamaica. We not trust the policy makers them. Even if them a try something good. The trust not there and we have to bring back the trust before we move go anywhere. You understand? But anyway, we are gonna cut it right there so. We are gonna cut it off. So big up on yourself. We are gonna talk all it more topic. Yeah, we are gonna talk about all it more topic, all it more things. We have some presentation I want to bring forth and show you. Yeah, we are gonna take it all the way back. You have some people in the country where them can't read properly. We are gonna help them. All of these things. You see me? But so remember to subscribe, remember to drop a like, remember to jump in the comment section and tell me what you think. Until next time, bless up on yourself. Peace. Love on my people.